Well, hey, what's up, kids? Big Lou here, and welcome back to the Clubhouse. It is now Sunday night once again, which means it is time to return to Westeros, House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 3. I don't know what it's called because they don't put the episode titles up the night that it airs, which I think is really, really cool. Last week's episode, a lot of dialogue last week, not a whole lot of action. Had some action, but especially that horrific and tragic fight between Eric and Eric. Loved that sequence, the emotion behind it. Hated that it had to come to that, but it was a very fulfilling fight with all the emotion and stuff. So, and then, of course, we've got a new Hand of the King. So, the machinations of one Sir Christian Cole sending a twin to, take another twin's place didn't work. And a lot of the goodwill that Otto had generated with the people, the low folk, as they call them, to bring the populace over to House Black, or Team Black, whatever they want to call it. No, Green. It's the Greens. I'm backwards. It's been a long day. Let's stop talking and just watch House of the Dragon. So, without any further ado, let's get into it right now. Also, apologies for the off-kilter lighting. One of my studio lights literally went out as I was starting to record tonight. So, it is what it is.
Well enough for killing Blackwoods.
Oh, is that a Lannister?
This is our land.
Oh no, it's Baratheon. Maybe? I don't know.
It's Brackenland.
Oh, Bracken. There it is.
Aegon Targaryen is no true king. Just as you are no true knight.
This is where it gets tense.
You wouldn't dare.
Looks like he dared. Or somebody did. Maybe. Wow. That's a lot of bodies. Ugh.
Soon they will not even remember what it was that began the war in the first place.
That is easy enough. They usurped my throne.
That is one answer. Or was it when the child was beheaded? Or when Aemond killed Luke?
She makes a very good
Luke
point.
Took Aemond's eye.
Oh wow, going all the way back.
What she did is not her, but the men around her who seek bloodshed.
She permitted it.
Did she though? Come on,
As
Ring.
you permitted the murder of a little boy in his bed.
Yeah. God, Rhaenys just spitting fire, man. That's just no respect whatsoever. I love to see that.
And then strike as one.
The great military mind of the
See,
Citadel.
this is what happens when there's no actual leadership like...
This council must rediscover the discipline it lately had if it's to be of any use.
I'll come too with Sunfire.
Aegon.
Your Grace.
You'll need a dragon.
My plan is not to draw attention. We will be more like to encounter one if we field one of our own.
I'm as fearsome as any of them.
Are you, though? I didn't say a whole lot during that scene. There was a lot of dialogue I didn't want to miss. But that is a perfect example of why you need that Otto Hightower voice, the presence that he lends to the council. As much of a twat as he is, he had a firm grip on all of those people.
What price would you set?
A place at your court.
Okay.
You said your earnest desire was to flee Westeros.
And you let me go. You showed me grace when you could have withheld it. I'm not often surprised.
One turn for another, then.
I like these two together.
But more than that, I know the struggles of the small folk of King's Landing.
Mm-hmm.
They will be ruled either by you or by the usurper. And only one of you has shown yourself to be merciful.
I hope you do not confuse mercy with pliancy.
I need to look that one up.
Rhaena, I need you to be the mother to them that I cannot.
Wow.
Teach them, train them.
Wow.
But I ask you, make this sacrifice willingly, for all of us. Your Grace.
Wow. That was unexpected, but It's exactly the right move. Harrenhal is just a freaking haunted castle. Alright, so now how does he get down? Well, where the heck is everybody? I don't know if y'all can hear that, but they're already starting to shoot fireworks off in my neighborhood. 4th of July isn't for another 5 days. Welcome to Florida. Oh, there's people. Found them.
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Apparently so.
Oh, well, that was easy.
My nephew, Lord Lionel, perished by fire, and his son too, here in this damp place. It was the first fire here since Balerion ended the line of Harren the Black. Even in summer we struggle to light the hearths. Houses Bracken and Blackwood have long detested one another.
Why?
The answer to that is lost in time.
That's a recurring theme this episode.
If you are successful, well, when you are successful, what then?
We march on King's Landing and take the throne.
Wow.
The throne?
It's a big chair made of sword.
Like I was saying, there's a recurring theme of they've been at war so long they don't remember why it started.
May the Seven guide you. Good night, and lead you not into shadow and death.
I thank your grace for her prayers.
Mm-hmm.
And request that she grant her favor, that her Lord Commander may go into battle with her blessings.
Yeah.
Your grace.
She just sees him as a tool. They haven't cut the rat catchers down yet? Oh, well, you didn't need that. Alright, I'm digging that music. That was cool.
Well, we remain here as a source of distraction for the enemy.
That's not going to go over
Propose to
well.
conduct the war in my absence.
It would merely be a precaution.
It would be treason.
Well, that's a word.
This council would do well to remember that their queen wears the crown of my grandsire, Jaehaerys the Conciliator, the wisest of Targaryen kings whose reign outlasted every other, even Aegon the Conqueror's.
Yeah. God, Rhaenys is my favorite character.
I would fight 100 battles before I went into exile with none but prattling babes.
One of those babes is your heir.
Yeah.
It would displease neither Rhaenyra nor the gods if Rhaena were named heir to Driftmark.
Rhaena,
Yeah.
Lord of the Tides.
Yeah.
We are at war, Corlys.
Yeah.
If something were to befall you,
Then it is well that I am a good sailor. I have much to attend to.
Corlys.
Wow. What was that?
Go safely, sister. I will be safe enough. You do a great service.
Yeah.
And may yet find yourself glad to be out of harm's way. Do not coddle me, Baela. We each do what we can. And here, I think, is some consolation.
These eggs are even more fragile. You will bear our hope for the future.
Wow. That's huge. I hope the realism of what she's being tasked with sinks in, because she seems a little, why are you sending me away? Instead of, it's the most, I need you to do this. Keep our legacy safe. Keep them alive. Yeah. Oh, it's good.
What is your business?
There are rumors that the king readies himself to fly to war. Only that I think it would benefit all of us to prevent our king from being brutally slain by our enemies and his body parts scattered to beasts and his court come to ruin to not agree.
I was given the Conqueror's name and his crown, so I shall wear his armor to war.
Wow.
I fly to meet Sir Criston.
What a pretentious little twat.
Another is that his grace was outwitted by his councillors and persuaded to fly to war with Sir Criston, so the Queen Alyson may reign in his absence, with Prince Aemond at her side.
Who spreads these lies?
Well, right now he is.
Lord Larys, my father, always said he had no use for a master of whisperers. I should be glad of your talents.
You honor me, Your Grace.
Oh, honor him by what? Giving him exactly what he's been after for a season and a half?
I think mayhaps I shall fly another day.
It does seem wise.
Yes.
Reflection.
Yes.
You're sworn to chastity now.
Of course, Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace.
Turn the entire Kingsguard into a frat party. This is a really cool tracking shot. It's all a one shot. That was cool.
The rightful heir to the Iron Throne, my nephew, Prince Jacaerys Velaryon.
Said that a little too loud. Oh, shit.
All hail the king!
All hail the king!
We will rendezvous with your army at first light. Or if their wine is good, perhaps a little after first light.
We're exposed.
What? Cole?
Get to the trees!
Oh. Moondancer's a badass. Cool. Is she gonna see the whole accompaniment? Alright, you saw him. Now go report back.
They know we're abroad, they'll be hunting. And we must move under the trees and by cover of dark starting tonight.
And no fucking inns.
Sir Criston Cole, with some half-dozen other knights, I'm sure of it. Perhaps a scout party for a greater army.
Could you be certain it was Cole from such a great height?
It was not such a great height, Your Grace. You said not to engage, so I didn't. Exactly.
Oh, okay. Is this one of those Harrenhal is haunted things? Because I was only kind of half joking about that at the beginning. What the hell?
And I have to clean up afterwards.
Oh, hey! Millie! Oh. That's... Okay. Wow. That was unexpected.
You will die in this place.
She's a witch. That was freaky.
What do you know of the movements of Alicent Hightower?
Would you take her hostage or kill her?
I would speak with her.
Oh.
Myself.
Killing her would be easier.
She's not wrong.
I must see her.
Yeah.
Face to face.
There is one place Alicent goes, where you may yet find her alone.
I said this during one of my reactions to The Acolyte. If you walk like you're supposed to be there, chances are people will think you're supposed to be there.
No, no. What? Oh, I have begun badly. Have you now stooped so low that you will countenance the suffering and death of thousands in order that your feckless son...
Your father changed his mind.
Wow.
When was your plan first laid? Was your ambition so keen?
He changed his mind, Rhaenyra.
No, he didn't.
He changed his mind.
It's a miscommunication.
What did he say?
Yeah.
At the end.
Here we go. Finally.
He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm.
There it is.
What?
I desire peace as you do.
There it is.
Did my father use those words? The prince that was promised. Did he?
Yes, he did.
He spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire.
What? It's not gonna matter, though. Everyone's gonna fucking die.
It's too late, Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
Alice.
Oh, I love it. I hate it. I hate it, but I love it. Oh. Alright, get out of there, Rhaenyra. Yeah. Oh, good stuff. Okay, wow. So I just saw as I was exiting out of the Max app that episode was titled The Burning Mill, and that's incredibly appropriate for how this episode began. Lots of tension throughout the realm as we see, and I love how they're building up the fact that warring factions or houses that have been butting heads for, centuries are using this as an excuse to spark rebellion and spark war and the whole thing. That opening sequence with all the bodies just out by the burning mill was incredibly powerful. The truths that Rhaenys and Rhaenyra are accepting, it's one of those things that's like, it's not going to matter what actually happened because they've been at peace for so long. They set it up in the first episode when they were at the tournament in season 1, the first episode, and Rhaenys says they're tourney knights. They've been longing for battle their whole life and no war to be fought. So what are they going to do? Tempers are raging over and they're just chomping at the bit to go to war. It's fascinating. The shit with Daemon, the visions that he was seeing. I mean, it was good to see Millie Alcock again, but not like that. Ooh, that was unexpected. So I'm wondering if it's just the fact that he's there at Harrenhal and that witch was messing with his mind, or is he actually kind of, losing it a little bit? So we'll be very curious to see what happens with that. Love this episode. Another great installment. Another very dialogue-heavy episode. Not a whole lot of action. I think just the horse chase was really the only action that we saw in this episode. So I didn't really do a whole lot of reacting. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but if you want to see my full-length watch-along and sync up with your own time code, the link to the full-length reaction will be down in my link below to my Patreon, and you can check that out if you want to support the channel. In the meantime, I've got really cool stuff coming out. I'm still editing my reactions to Ahsoka that I did last year during the writer's strike, and I'm also doing reactions to The Acolyte, which is getting better and better every week. So, with all that being said, hope to see you next time here in the Clubhouse. Later.